Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I'm excited to dive into a topic that's both powerful and transformative. We're going to explore how worship can unleash divine power, looking specifically at the life of King David. Now, King David was a man after God's own heart. He was a shepherd boy who became a king, but more than that, he was a worshiper. You see, David knew something that we often overlook. Worship isn't just about singing songs. It's about unlocking spiritual authority and inviting God's presence into our lives. Let's start with Psalm 22:3, where David wrote, "But you are holy, enthroned in the praises of Israel." When we praise God, we create a throne for Him to sit upon in our lives. Imagine that for a second. Our worship makes a place for God's presence, and where His presence is, there is power. David's life was full of examples where his worship brought about divine intervention. Take the story of David and Goliath. Before facing the giant, David declared God's greatness. He didn't just walk into battle, he walked in worship, proclaiming God's power and faithfulness. And guess what? That act of worship empowered him to defeat Goliath with just a sling and a stone. But it doesn't stop there. In 2 Samuel 6, we read about David bringing the Ark of the Covenant back to Jerusalem. He danced before the Lord with all his might, not caring about how he looked to others. His worship was pure, genuine, and it brought the presence of God into the city, blessing it immensely. Now, let's bring this home. You and I might not be fighting literal giants or leading nations, but we do face challenges that seem insurmountable. And just like David, we can use worship as a weapon. When we lift our voices in praise, we're not just singing. We're declaring God's power over our circumstances. We're inviting Him to step into our battles and bring victory. Worship shifts our focus from our problems to God's power. It reminds us that He is greater than anything we face. And as we worship, we open ourselves up to receive divine revelations and breakthroughs. So, how can we make worship a part of our daily lives? Start by setting aside time each day to praise God. Even if it's just a few minutes, let your heart connect with Him. Sing, dance, or simply speak words of adoration. As you do, you'll find that your perspective changes, and you'll experience the power of God in new and profound ways. Friends, I encourage you to let the power of praise change your life. Allow God's majesty to capture your heart, just like it did for King David. You might just find that in those moments of worship, the supernatural becomes natural, and you encounter God's presence in ways you never thought possible. Remember, worship isn't just a Sunday thing, it's a lifestyle. So let's make it a priority and watch as God does amazing things in our lives. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspirational content. Until next time, keep worshiping and stay blessed.